I probably need to clean my screen off here. Let's reload this. There I am. Okay, we'll click that. There I am. Okay. Let me get cloth here. That doesn't look too bad as far as screen goes. There we go. We'll leave that one right here. What the heck? Okay, and I want my chat. That's what I'm looking for. So I haven't announced that I'm doing a live right now, but I'm going to do that right now. Who's this old guy? Dude, there's a fucking old dude in here. I'm gonna get banned right now for saying that. Let me get my kit. I'm totally unprepared. I just wanted to see how the reception would be. Boom. Alright. So, I got my mouse. Make sure I'm not tangling up any problems down there. You guys don't need to see my feetsies. You see, I have all my stuff right here. I've been working on like 15 projects. Is that a monkey? Who's a monkey? You guys can't see my screen, right? Yeah, you can. Okay. Well, no, this is it's a little figure there. That's that, the blind box new Gundam. I won it in a raffle at the Backlog Club. Hello. Alright, let me get this stuff out here. I'm gonna open up my Discord and put some invites out. But in the meantime, you guys can have a peek of this here. Discord. So this is the Fat Cat RG 2.0 Master Grade version. So it is Master Grade scale, but it is the RG 2.0 style. Man, I am probably too close here. Let's see. Smells like it wants to be painted. It probably does, but right now I'm not gonna do that. Let's see. Where is self-promotion? Because I'm a self-serving son of a gun. Boom, boom, boom. I forget where it is. But anyways, yeah, no, look at this thing here. You can see there's 3 different color white. There is plenty of dark gray. There are 2 core fighter kits in here. All of the weapon set. So you get 2 bazookas, you get the Gundam super hammer, and you get, I don't know, it's a lot. It's a lot. I don't even remember what all is in here. And I want to build it, but first I gotta get the promotions out. There it is, self-promotion. Okay. Open my window here and cut and paste this. Paste. I have to hit enter. There we go. Alright. Right, that is what I'm doing here. I am building. Okay. You see me type like a chicken henpecking. I don't type very well. Alright. So we have a cool decal and sticker sheet. I'm probably not going to use the decals, especially if I paint it. Pretty cool they have some nice shiny stickers. Different colors for the eyes. That's right on. That's what's up. We'll go ahead and open these up and see how this feels compared to Gunpla. Let me change this one out here. Where's my comments section? It smells like it wants to be painted. And I do agree. That's actually one of the first things I was going to do. Give them a sniff. It does not smell like what we call on this side of the Gundam hobby, Chinesium. Those are the B sprue. There's two of these, and it looks like they were legs. Yeah, legs, some joint parts. This is pretty detailed stuff, honestly. I dig it. This one is D and F. Okay. Where's my A sprue then? Oh my god, there's a lot of screws. This is N. And an M. Let me get this mouse out of here. Okay. Hello, random SpongeBob Patrick. 2 C sprues. And these look like parts for the bazookas. And I'm not sure what these are going to be. Those look fun. Alright, 2 C sprues. I am new to your streams. Well, hello to you. I don't stream often, I will be honest. So, if streams are what you're after, I'm probably not the right creator. I did a lot of reviews last year, but this year, I've been slowing that down because I now own the shop here at the Gunpla Hermit shop, and that is something that I've been focusing mainly on. So most of my efforts have been in the shop. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate it. And also, hello. This is cool, even though I only watch games. That's cool too. I don't tend to watch streams either, but this is something that I've been wanting to do for a while. I've told the people in my Discord server that I wanted to show the build of this one. I haven't even opened it yet, though. Sorry. There's H. There are a lot of parts in this one. Am I freezing up? I actually don't know how the stream quality is. Okay. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how the internet is, so if it's lagging badly, I might just cut it, but because this is a new internet service I'm using, I don't know if it's gonna work with what we have here. H-I-G. Here's G, H, I. Alright, the letters seem kind of random here. So K, L, M, N, K, L, M, N, A, B, C, D, E, F. This is the boring part, sorry. F. G. H. I. Did I sneeze? I'm sorry. So they H-I-J. And then we got K-element. Alright, so it looks like we got everything. Thank you. Good luck with my channel, he says. I appreciate that. Honestly, I'm doing my best. More along the lines of I want my shop to proceed with success, but for now, this will be fun. Okay, so this is over here. Here's my instructions. Praise the almighty fish. I don't know about that. Alright, so it does say that we go all the way to N. We have a chain, which is right here. So we got a nice chain for the hammer. And we got the decal sheet and sticker sheet. Let's get to work. So I'm going to do a basic snap build. I'm not going to do any polishing or anything like that. It's just going to be right off the sprue, snap them together. And it's starting with the chest. Gravy fitty. Oh my goodness. It's going to start a new thing. Alright, so we need number 19 and 20. I also think it's delayed since I'm saying these a minute before you respond. Saying it to the channel, not you, Blazing Oshawa. And yeah, no, it usually is for my streams. Because I'm new-ish, I think, it resorts to like, hey, you know, this guy doesn't know what he's doing, so we're going to put a time delay on there in case we have to censor it. I don't know if that's the case, but that's what it seems like, because every time I've streamed it does that. Then again, I'm not watching the, I'm not watching my phone. I have my computer on, so it's right here on the computer screen. I gotta make sure I got this on camera. I don't want to take you guys off of the, here we go. Get this a little closer. Alright, you guys can see? Let me make sure. Okay, so this is me. Yeah, that's not too bad. So, today I went on a little adventure. I ended up going to the OG Gunpla Hermit shop out in Ridgecrest today because he had a camera, and we ended up picking that up. That is a 200-mile round trip. That was nice. A nice time to go all the way out there and say hello. Maybe it's not that far. It's a long way though. It was an hour and a half drive each direction. That sounds like about 200 miles. Because there's no traffic out here. We don't have traffic like you do in LA. Not that, you know, this is LA style traffic out here or anything. Not that you guys are from LA, just tends to be what I correlate things from. I need part number 18, that's right here. This part doesn't seem like it should be the chest, it looks like it would be the waist, but, or yeah, the waist here, but that's cool. It is what the instructions are telling me. If one eat apple, then why orange? And why pineapple happen tangerine? Life confusing when watermelon. Please let... Okay, what are you talking about? It's over for you. Have the high ground. Why do parrots look like mangoes? Hello, SpongeBob Patrick. So that they don't get eaten by things that eat mangoes? I don't know. Why do people look like humans? Oh my goodness. It's a little too philosophical for me there, buddy. This needs to come down. I feel like it's not going in all the way. Okay, there is a snap point. Needs to get past. There we go. Now we're on there. We need part A29. This is a big piece. Now I normally build... That is my forte. I really like building high grades. This time I could not resist and I took one from my own collection of things to sell. I could have kept it on the site, but I really wanted this one. And it is a master grade that I have not built in a while. Of the original Gundam, which is one of my favorite designs because I am a Gundam fan. There we go. So, irresistible to me. This one goes here. Looks like there's going to be a lot of articulation and flex here. Wow. This way? Are you sure? I guess so. If walk on... Okay, what if we're in a simulation space is out of bounds, sleeping is a checkpoint, birthday is leveling up, primary school is a tutorial, and there's 4 levels. 1 kid, 2 teen, 3 adult, 4 elderly. I don't want to go to level 4. I'll stay at level 3. If walk on 2 leg, why climb? Arm for eating only. Y'all are going wild over here. I don't need this. I don't understand. 5 and 7. Okay, you know better. Name fish, but no swim. I do indeed swim. I swim actually pretty well for how large I am. So tomorrow is Friday, which means that it's D&D night for a little friend group. I am a scientist. If they are flies, what are flying ants? They're not walks, that's for sure. Okay. So these are 2 really small parts. I think these are like... I don't know. This goes in here though. There we go. I am indeed in America. In England, it is Friday today. Are you in America? I am in California, actually. And Oki is too, so that's Blazing Oshawott. He's also in California. I'm gonna totally dox you, buddy. There we go. What part of England are you in? My explain so upload tomorrow, it's Friday, but for you Saturday for me. Indeed it would be. Normally what it'll be is because I usually upload later at night, it should be the same time. In Chesterfield. Okay, right on. Okay, so now we're switching to the M sprue, which is back here. It's blue. And I have a sprue right here as well. We need M2, which is a joint socket. And A23, which is another socket. Then it'd be this one right here. Okay. Walking into lampposts. Sounds dangerous, buddy. Be careful. We need this one. Go. I was painting earlier today before I ended up going out to Ridgecrest to see the old Gunpla Hermit. Keep walking into composts, and now I'm feeding plants. I think he's high, man. I think there's something going on with my buddy Oki. But yeah, I was painting the Revival Gundam. It reminds me. It's okay. Stay here. I have the original one. This is the original Gundam, so it should be in that really ugly teal plastic. I might give this to the club for prizing for the next contest. Sorry about that screaming. Tell that to my mother. She's clumsy as heck. She walks into walls daily, and I took it personally and took advice walking into random crap like my own bed, chairs, sofa, and VR. Dude, you can't be doing that. That's it's not safe. Not safe for life, as they say. Okay, this one goes this way. I also need 4 and 2. Four comes on this side, 2 goes on this side. That's not 2. This one is. I'm actually really excited to get to the head for this one. If I recall correctly, it's a pretty good improvement from the 3.0. Okay. So if I paint this and I take it to the GBWC, do you think I could win? It's not a Gundam product. It will not win. I traded it for a paper airplane. That's, y'all are crazy. Double Oshawa, Blazing Oshawa. I am not doing the snow image colors. You're gonna have to do that. That's your favorite. We are working on the, someone asked, what are you doing? We're working on the, Fat Cat, which is the real grade 2.0 original Gundam. And, that would be in master grade scale. So, we got a pretty cool one going on here. And I was just showing that I have the original style Gundam right here. And we're doing a contest for the revival version of this one. Should be cool to see what it looks like here. This chat are doing stupid stuff. A little bit. I'm a little confused by it, but it is what it is. Hello, that's Kai Fan 2025. Blazing Oshawott. I am the almighty 10th impact. I fell on the floor, and I am the almighty class clown. I like these comments so far. Okay, let's get back to this one. M1. That would be the other side, I believe. So it looks like we're building the shoulder joints. Clownfish confirmed. Maybe. One. Oh, we're not at this point yet. We're gonna go 24. That's the next step. Random class clown instead of random SpongeBob Patrick. Okay. I don't know how to pronounce that one, Blazing Oshawott. Like I said, I was working on that revival Gundam today, so I was painting that because we are having a contest on the 20th to see who has the best paint job on that one. That would definitely be Death Guard, but I don't know what specifically. The fetid bloat drone, maybe. Ham whammies. I am Steve, not I am random. I have no clue what the hell to do. You guys are losing it. Losing your marbles. Number 1 and number 3. That would be the corn boys, corn flakes, the world eaters. Actually, I don't know if the world eaters are directly tied to, but I'd assume so. Axe, blood, devil, America, yeah. We did just have 4th of July out here. It's a big one for us. All right. American Independence Day. I didn't celebrate by shooting off any fireworks, but our buddies across the street had some really killer ones, so I didn't really need to. I would have just been showing up anyway. So I will compliment the plastic in this kit for being very hard and sturdy. However, the fitment is very tight, so be very careful if this is something you want to put together. Now the MSDS, the material safety data sheet on this one did say that it's ABS, but I can test that with some sprue and some magical ultra thin cement. I'll do that later. Okay, we got the 2-arm, we got this, we need sprue F back, we need sprue part number 6, that is right here. It's a cool looking basket. 6 goes here. C, is it fine to brain? Yes, obviously. Quick question, are you family friendly? I try not to swear, but I do swear sometimes. CT836 Des. What model kit are you building? I am building the Fat Cat today. So that is the RG 2.0, but in master grade scale. And Gampla Razi, hi, hail chat. Hi, how you doing? Remember to buy an HGC GAT 02. I will not buy, not even once, a dagger, because you always push it. Are you? I don't know, are you? Yes, I am. I am me. A 270 PC. I'm sorry I lag so much, guys. Oh, are you family friendly? I am, more or less. I try not to swear, sometimes I do. It happens to the best of us. Nostalgic. Did HRTH, are you a builder? A Gunpla builder? Sheikh Farhan, are you from the USA? Yes, indeed I am. And he is he's. I am indeed he's. The only swearing he does is swearing to the Emperor Mac. You know, I think that I don't know if I would do that if I were, you know, that's not me. How many languages do I speak? I speak a tiny bit of Spanish and I speak English fluently. Unfortunately, I am not well versed in languages. But English is my forte. I'm very good at English. I tend not to boast too much about it, but it is definitely my forte. Alright, so we got this one here. He's family friendly since he's friendly to families, but if he's kid friendly doesn't mean he's friendly to kids. I am indeed friendly to children. I do like children. Children are awesome. In fact, on Saturday this weekend, I'm going to be going up to my uncle's house to take care of some kids. So that's going to be fun. Don't know what we're going to get up to, but we'll see. How many brothers and sisters do you have? I have a brother and 2 sisters, so not too many, but not too few. I think our family's pretty decently sized. What about toes have toenails? And the most shocking fact, books have words. Oh my goodness. You guys are goobers. Books have words in them. Sometimes. If they don't, then they're not really worth having around, are they? I'm a goober. I mean, definitely we're on the Discord server for a while there. Haven Torres. I'm also really amazing at American talk. I'm glad. I'm a goofy goober rock. 37 right here. We got a cool neck joint. Do I know my country's population? It's a pretty large population at the moment. We have a lot of people over here. I know my city's population, but countrywide, I don't know off the top of my head. I am not SpongeBob SquarePants nor Patrick. I am Pat Bob Starpants. There you go. There you go. You know, I haven't seen an episode of SpongeBob in ages. I kind of keep it that way, you know. I was never really a fan of SpongeBob. I did watch the movie, though. The first movie was pretty great. Love from India. Love from America. Thank you. Jig Farron is like, my teacher asks you questions and I'll have a flipping clue the answer to. That's, I mean, I feel it sometimes. It's annoying how teachers ask questions that we don't really know, but you know, that's how we learn, right? Alright, so that's a cool little mechanism there. This one right here. They're overprotective. Are they? Sometimes. There we go. Okay. I once jumped off a tree of branch and got suspended. I think we've all done something like that before. And 12. I can climb trees. I do parkour classes. I haven't ever done a parkour class, but it sounds cool. I'm not that athletic, so I build model kits. Fell off a building once. That's scary. I couldn't do that. I would be terrified. I don't like heights as it is. Falling off, I would never ever do parkour again. Okay, so here, parkour classes are risky, dude. I believe it. Not something I want to do. I will be honest. Alright, this one goes inside here. It's pretty rad. That's sick. Okay. Back to M. Okay, so I put him back over here for no reason. K, M, 4 and 10. So if you guys know Gundam, of course you probably do. Looks like we're building the hatch to get into the cockpit here, so that's cool. It's too big. Everyone's quiet, yet I'm yapping like I have 69 seconds till the world blows up. Actually, POV, you have 69 seconds to live, but you need to tell bro the most random shit ever. I'm not exactly the best at yapping while doing something. Like I said it when I was streaming on TikTok yesterday or the day before. I thrive off of people's expressions, and talking to myself is a little difficult. Um, so I don't tend to fill in the void with unnecessary words unless someone's talking to me. So it's kind of a problem. I don't think I would ever make a good live streamer because again I don't tend to yap on my own unless I'm telling a story, which I can do that. I could tell stories, but right now, like Oki, I'm a little bit interested in the build process here. It's a very fascinating way to build this thing. It's a pretty cool kit. I built a good many of them over the years, so it's like each time it's interesting to see how different companies do different things. This one isn't an official kit per se. It's what you would call a knockoff, but it's varied enough where I think it's got its own unique flair to it. Plus, it can't be a one-to-one knockoff because it is a larger size than the actual one. I'm brushing my teeth right now. I'll be right back. Okay. You do that. I like that. We're brushing our teeth now. Can we see what's going on? Yeah, okay. Lily Swifty said hi. Hi. I've been thinking about Warhammer, not Warhammer this time. I clean my teeth to be able to yap more. Matt, hi, what's up? I'm eating my breakfast. So Warhammer, no, this is Gunpla. Gundam model kit. This is the Fat Cat, which is a third-party brand, they call them. It isn't actually third-party, but this one's a knockoff of the original Gundam. It is basically going to be like this guy here, but in a larger scale and a little bit more detail than this version. But I do have some Warhammer actually right here. Well, I did. I dropped it on the floor, but I don't know if you recognize those guys. Let me know if you do. Let me go pick that guy up. I don't want to step on him. Okay. Back at it. How did you get a model of me? We did 3D scanning, baby. You were sleeping. We went in, 3D cameras. Sent the images to England. Sent them back in time, because I think these ones are really old. It's him. It is me. It's me indeed. Alright. So, first one goes here. This. I'm back. Hello. It's me. I'm the guy. Me and my spiky wacky pipe. That's this guy with the long spiker. It is a spiky pipe, huh? Okay, so we gotta pull this up, it looks like. Like so. And then back down. Willy Wonka random shit. Back down. Hey. Okay, look at this thing. That looks pretty sick. I'm digging it. So when you get your own, make sure you clean out those nub marks a little bit better than I'm doing. But man, this is looking really cool so far. I'm digging it a lot. Alright, so now we're doing N8 and 9. Needs to be pretty. You're right. You're right. I do need to make it purple. You're not going to make me paint this thing, though. Not yet. Where's my purple paint? I have my special purple right here. All my minis get a little bit of this on them. It's a really nice purple. Just gonna sub, you're chill. I try to be, honestly. It's a nice thing to do, to chill. Issue though, if you're into live streamers, I'm not really a live streamer. This is not something I do very often. But I'm doing it today because I wanted to show people how this kit looks. And I think the people that I wanted to show aren't actually watching, but it's okay. So this one, nice chest vents here. Okay. Gotta do it like this. It will help build your channel. It does. I do get a lot of subs when I do live stream. The problem is that my internet is kind of really bad out here. Right now it seems to be stable. But I tried doing it on TikTok yesterday or the day before. Man, that was bad. Like, it froze the whole time. And out here on the old world here in YouTube, I don't know. I have a smaller audience here. We have sub, we are just crazy. Matt, I lost my brain and traded it to a villager for a map since they're so expensive. Yeah, these guys, this random SpongeBob Patrick guy, he's funny. So I'm not getting this one straight in there. The other side was a little easier. It looks like there we go, okay. So it looks like I had this not pushed in all the way. You gotta go? Alright, Okie, be safe, have a good night. I just broke one of those little shaker glasses containers and got chrome paint all over my wall. No, I would die. Yeah, no, glass little containers and steel balls or shaker ball, not always a good idea there. I really doesn't want to go in, so. Hey, have a good night, bud. I'll talk to you the next time. Okay, let's get this one back up. I'm going to see what I'm doing wrong here, because obviously I did something wrong. I tend not to use shaker balls in my paints, but they are very useful, so I probably should more often. I tend to take these things and just shake them for like 5 minutes before I start painting, you know, just going crazy on them. But then I use lacquer paints more than I use acrylics, so they don't need to be painted They don't need to be shaken up as much. They tend to keep their mix for a lot longer than acrylic, in my studied opinion. I'm dirty-minded as I. So when you have your little your little jug of paint, it'll separate, you know, from the thinner to the paint. So you put a little ball. Usually it's glass, but sometimes it's metal, and it helps it to mix up. Anyone here drinking a beer and building something? I'm not drinking a beer right now. That does sound nice, but I don't have any on me, so I can't be the booze builder. No? Hey Vin, you have to. You're the one now. You mentioned it. What are you building, though? I want to know what you're building. Did my other Warhammer guy go? Who was it? What was his name? Okay, I can't get this one in here, so what we will do is we're gonna cheat. Supper what? I need therapy. Random opera moment. Why do I keep saying random like my name? We're back in, what is it, 2006, 2007, 2010. We're doing random. There we go. So, when in doubt, shave your little guy off. Alright, so this is the chest. This is the first step, it looks like. The next one is the core fighters. 20,199 because I want. You're a future man. I'm down with that. We're like the future. So if you know anything about Gundam, or if you don't, the cockpit's in here. This little dude is like, he's tiny. This part opens up. You can separate the top to the bottom. And in between, there's a little fighter airplane. Goes right in here, folds up, and then this squishes down below him. So the cockpit is technically like this. And then it rotates inside so he can sit down properly. This kit comes with 2 core fighters. So we'll have 2 cockpits. We'll build 2 fighters and then it'll be ready to go. Haven says, I can't be the only booze builder. See, alcohol does work. Gundam Gyujan and about 6 deep in the booze barrel. Well, I'm glad that you're 6 deep in the booze barrel. That sounds fun. I couldn't do 6. Like, honestly, I'm a lightweight. I'm a big guy, but I'm a lightweight when it comes to booze. 6 would have me on the floor. Gundam Gyujan, though. That is one of my favorite designs. I really love that froggy boy. Alright, so we're going to go with L and H. H-I-J-K-E-L. Where's H? H. Do I need to do both? Because there's 2 of them, right? Let's see. Are there 2 H's? I'm gonna go SpongeBob, Patrick. I appreciate you hanging out with me. If I do show up, I will look forward to seeing you again. I appreciate your time, man. Have a good night. Or a day. I think you're out there in England, right? So, for sure, have a good day. Alright, number 9 here. We'll be back next time, he says. Cheerio. And number 4. 4. I should probably have kept H out here because I probably need it for the next step. Come on out, H. Alright. And then we need B's. There are 2B sprues, so I know that those would be there. Michaela Howard, hello. I sub with Bella's. I will join next stream. I will be silly and stupid next stream. Okay, sounds good. 13. That's here. Bye bye. Have a good day, night, whichever comes first. Womp. Womp. Alright. Chuffed. I don't know why that makes me laugh, but it did. It should not make me laugh. There's something wrong with me. Anyways, why are you building the Gyujon today, if you don't mind me asking? Is it a love of the Froggy Boy? Is it because we're doing IBO kits? Purity Sylvia for life. I like the smiley faces. That's a lot of them. So we're doing this. I wanted to tell you, if you haven't built a Gunpla, don't do it the way I'm doing it. It's a rough way to do it. Use some sanding sticks or some sandpaper and get that one going. That way you actually have a smooth surface, not like what I'm doing here, which is not the right way to do it. Psych. He's back. Alright, so it looks like we have variable colored cockpits here. I kind of dig the red. So it was in the backlog, and I was just sitting on the frog. I have a lot of backlog that I need to get through too. Do you want to see a fun one that's in my backlog? Check this out. I have the little bee duck. Just the little one. I didn't manage to get the big one. But this one's so cute, I could not pass on it. So, yeah, little bee duck. Super cool. Alright. On to this one again. And master backlog and sitting on the frog. It did rhyme. The master of taking brain cells. I'm on a miss zone. Steals everyone voice. I did the miss zone. Is it mission? Mission? I dig it. Just don't take all my brain cells. I need a couple of them to put this together. It looks a little bit more complicated than I was anticipating. Now we're at G. Miss zone. Alright, there we go. G12. I like how you say Miss Own. Miss Own. G12. Here. Boom, boom. Meeting yourself is so we have inside. IBO is one of my favorite Gundam series, which is why I got excited when you said Gyujon. And I am actually super excited to hear someone building another IBO kit. Random SpongeBob Patrick has left the stream. I don't believe you. I think you're right here. I was never here, he says. That I can believe. Raise your flag. Oh, goodness. Oh, my dogs heard something. I wonder if they're barking because they heard me groaning. That'd be really funny if it was the case. They're like, oh, someone's here. But it's actually just me. I like Grace Kits mostly. I like the show also. It made my mom cry. It was indeed a tearjerker. That is it's a hard one. I was never here gets interrupted by ad. Get 20% off with Jet2 Holidays package. Holidays you can trust. My sister recently uploaded a TikTok with that sound. Just got like 42,000 views from it. I was like, holy crap, people really like that. But as far as IBO, it was my first AU Gundam series. So, it has a special place in my heart. And definitely one to remember. I feel like this isn't cut properly. Maybe I'm not doing it in the right place. Maybe it's here. There you go. That's how it goes. That doesn't look pretty, but it's where it's supposed to be. Yeah, I started building Gunpla in 2016. So it's like right after the first season, I believe, aired. Or right, I think it was right after the first season. Because I saw some of the kits in Barnes & Noble and I was like, oh, those are interesting. I've always built military models all my life. And I was working at Amazon at the time, like a lot of people my age were, and it's like, hey, these are pretty cool. I like the way they look on the shelves here, but I don't know if it's a thing for me. But I ended up getting into them anyway. I tried it. And I really liked building it, so I was like, yeah, okay, we're just going to start building these. And it's pretty cool. Not sure how I like this white canopy here, but it is what it is. Boom, boom. G20. Why? Why what? What did I do? M11. But when I started seeing Gundam at work, I started looking into it. I'm like, okay, I gotta figure out what this is all about. The first one that made me say, I think I need to get this, I need to buy one, was actually the gun cannon. The funny design kind of reminds me of like a fighter pilot. Like I said, I really dig military stuff, so the look of being a fighter pilot was kind of the draw for me. The big helmet looking head and the cannons on his back. It looks goofy but funny. You know, I really like the way he looked. And so I got I got into it. I started watching the OG Gundam, and that's how I got into Gunpla. SpongeBob Patrick. I have no work. I'm minus 010 since Switch 010 is 10, so I'm 10. 10 years old? That's crazy, bro. I am a lot older than 10. Biscuit's death got her in tears, and Akihiro and the blonde girl starting. Oh my god. That one almost got me to tears. Watching that gal, like, you know they should have been together, and like, no, why did they do that? And then she goes to buy the bear, and she's like, it looks just like him. Oh my god, yeah, no, definitely a devastating moment. And you are gonna do VR Rec Room. Sounds good. Sounds good. And then we will see you the next time, because I don't know if I'll be live streaming tomorrow. Probably not. You're on my cable. Get off. Get off. Get off. Go over it. There you go. How you doing, Ranchi? What you up to? I'm out here. I'm gonna finish the core fighters, and then I think I'm gonna call it, because there's a lot more. It's a lot more complicated than I thought, which is a good thing. You know, that's definitely a good thing. Okay, so let's go up first, then in. See how this works. I feel like this needs to come back first, but saying not to do it that way. Get there to some more smiley faces from Purity Sylvia for life. Thank you. Very cute. Very, these are like halos. Angelic. There you go. Let's just go in like this. See if I can get it in this one. Can't be like that. Let's start on this one. I'll separate those after. Alright. So I know we have to have a gap here. It shows a little tiny square there. Okay, yeah, no, you have to sneak it in. That's not a... not exactly the most clever way to do it. That's putting stress on parts, but this isn't Lego. There's no illegal technique. What am I thinking about Hathaway? You know, I didn't love the first movie, but I'm really curious as to where they're gonna go from there. I like Hathaway in that, you know, his character isn't completely trash. So it's interesting to see where they're going. I know they're gonna come up with some cool mechs, so I'm happy about that. Um, Having seen some of the stuff that they do in the mangas, I'm curious to see what direction they take it, because, you know, there's only so much you can do in a film or an anime. We'll see how it goes. I'm cautiously optimistic, just like I was with the first movie. Um, I enjoyed it. You know, long story short, it was an enjoyable movie. I got the eye candy. I have the Penelope and C combo set, so you know I'm a consumer one way or the other. I also sell Gunpla, so you know it's like anytime they come out with a movie, that's a good thing for me. A movie or an anime, like G-Quux. I bought 24 G-Quux kits and they are gone. You know, those are gone for like fast as heck. And same thing with the Police Aku. I got the Sugai's Gelgug. I have one left of those. So it's like definitely very popular, very fast moving stuff. So I'm happy with that. Anytime they come out with stuff on my business side, makes me happy. From the fandom side, yeah, cautiously optimistic. What about you? What are your thoughts? What did you think of the first movie? Okay, now we're in red. Red zone. K7. Point. Oh, look at me. I'm doing it wrong. That's number 8. I'm not paying attention. Looks like we're building one side at a time. That's cool. Like that. B. Let's see. B's over here. B, 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 4 and 29. So, funny about this here, I have built Gundam, Gun Cannon, and Gun Tank in Master Grade. But I've built, I think, 5, 6, 7 Master Grade Core Gundams. Only 3 Master Grade Gundam. Hi Jerry, it's good to see you. How you doing, bud? If there's ever a bigger Gundam fan than me, Mr. Flames right here is the guy. I'm actually probably not the biggest fan, but I know he's bigger fan than me. That's for dang sure. I have not even looked at, not even glanced at the Crossbone series. Well, this guy made it all the way through and is begging for more. More Crossbone content, right? Should ask him what his favorite Gundam is. And yeah, I'm glad you made it too. Honestly, I was worried you wouldn't, cause like I'm already like to the point of like I think I'm gonna call it pretty soon here, and I didn't even see not even a glimpse of you. 4 and 29 again. Gotta get those ones out here. Number 4. Not this time. Optimus Prime, this is not. This is the OG Gundam from Fat Cat. This one is going to look something like this when he's done. However, this one is a very, very, very coarse version of what I'm building here. So this is a much more refined and more modern version. But no, this is Gundam, not Transformers. And I helped proofread the fan translation of Crossbone. See, I could never do that. I'm a fake fan. Word on that. I just really don't have much interest in the last couple of series. Witch for Mercury's, GQ, Doan's. I get the Doan's Islands designs. I like them. I like the Origins stuff. Personally, that's my thing. Okay, you see that contest is coming up fast. I already painted my kit. This is not, however, the kit. This one is the original, not the revival. I'm probably gonna give it to like first or third place, you know, just say here you go. It's a reprint of it. Like you see the Bandai Namco. Number 4. What does it mean number 4? Why is this number 4? What was number 1? Zaku? See? Fake fan. Look at me. But what was I gonna say? Oh, other designs. So, Witch for Mercury, G-Quux, and Doan's Island. I really like G-Quux designs. I really like Witch for Mercury. So, that's a thing. I like those guys. And as far as the other entries, the ones that we've seen so far, pretty promising. Let me tell you, I'm excited to see what other people come out with, because like we've gotten clues. We've got a Titans model from Matt. We've got the gold and silver from, I forget what his name is. I met him personally too. I feel bad and I don't remember. But he's got the gold and silver one. We got the Kawaii Gundam from Kayla. You got mine, which is not actually a paint scheme found in Gunpla whatsoever. And we got, I think there was a, what do you call it? A Casval's Gundam, so Red Gundam. Those are the entries that I've seen. And then we got yours. Yours is 6, so I think you, if not first place, at least second, because I think mine's gonna win first place. Just saying. I'm pretty damn confident in this one. I'm just saying. What do you think, Jerry? What do you think of the other contest entries? Okay. They tell me to cut out the wrong one because it doesn't look like it's right. So you got this part. And it's supposed to connect here. Yeah, I don't think this is the right one, my guy. It looks like it's right. Nah, definitely not, did I? Is this wrong? Sorry, I'm talking to myself now. So I'm paying attention to the wrong things. That's because that's number 8. So Jerry, Talk to me, my buddy. Haven, tell me what's what. I would say Oki, but Oki's not here no more. You know, making a step-by-step on how to make dioramas is a good idea, but a lot of that stuff is super fast. Like, I just do it on the fly. Example, today I went out and got this. So I have this. This is a piece of slate on a couple of like little pads. So I'm gonna tear those off. Boom, boom. 120, 180 combo grit sandpaper. Gonna cut this guy's leg off. And these two are gonna try to use it for themselves. But we're gonna make a little diorama of them being in a street, and that'll be cool. But that's the idea. So maybe next week or the week after, I'll tear this guy apart and show making the diorama on this little thing, because it's an easy one to do. Like, honestly, I'm just gonna have like the street on this half here, and he's gonna be laying on it. There's gonna be a lot of dirt and rubble over here, maybe part of a building right here. Bam, easy diorama. And this guy's a showcase because he's the mini of the month, so he's the feature of the contest. But we're gonna cut one of his legs off, and instead of this weird bar, I'm gonna cut that off and put his leg between his hands. So he's gonna have the one leg here, and yeah, so one of his legs off and the other one like kind of kicking. So I think we'll pull that leg off, and then this one like trying to kick at the other dude. Be cool. Haven, build series was awesome because we got to see some designs in modern animation altered a bit in action. I also don't like the unicorn design, but the other kits are great. Animation is great. So unicorn, I'm kind of with you on that one. I never really liked the design of unicorn, but it's kind of, now it's like iconic. It's one of those things where you can't think of Gundam without thinking the unicorn eventually. So we're kind of screwed on that one. Like, that's not always a bad thing, but it is a thing. So yeah, I don't hate unicorn. It's good enough. Random SpongeBob Patrick is back. Welcome back, buddy. Was your what is it called? VR not cool? JK. Is it this one? Yeah, we gotta get 28 and 5. Jerry, what are your thoughts on unicorn? Because honestly, that's a fun one. Unicorn Gundam. Love the story of unicorn. I honestly, I don't remember the story well enough to say I love it or hate it. Honestly, it's kind of not memorable for me. A lot of the action sequences aren't either. I do remember really loving the lotto scene. I remember liking the Kshatriya fight, the first one, because that was really super cool. The story, though, I'm iffy on it, because, like, I just don't remember it well. I mean, I guess I could watch it again, and then I'd let you know. But honestly, That's a hard one for me to say I liked it. Narrative, it works for me. I like narrative okay. I don't like the way the characters look versus other UC stuff, but it's fine. You know, it's good enough. I don't need to care too much about how those people look. They're not great, but you know, they're not ugly. I knew about the Unicorn Gundam before the OVA was announced, and I thought the design was cool. It was different, and all white was unique 20 years ago. Then the OVA came out, and the story was wacky and convoluted. I feel like, again, I don't know the story enough off the back of my head. Laplace's box, that's a little weird. But overall, the story is just not memorable enough for me to say, yeah, no, you're right. You're right. But it's good enough. Plus unicorn sells. If there's anything we learned about unicorn sells really well. The box is useless because we know war happens after. We do. That's true. You know, as soon as it's, you know, it's over. It happens too fast. Alright, smush. Oh, I still have another thing to do on that one too. Smush. We got G's. G6, G5. Alright. Where's 6? 6 is here. Boom. 5 over here. It was a MacGuffin they could never deliver. Well, I mean, that's true. That's true. I feel like the whole premise behind it too was a little dumb. Like, even if it was like that was an actual thing, like, oh, new type should be put in charge. Like, well, then everyone else is gonna feel like inferior creatures. It would never be a law that anyone would accept. That'd be like suddenly there being a law that says only people with last names that start in R should be in charge now, just because it shows that they're a little bit smarter than the average. Okay, well, that's dumb. You know, it's a nonsensical thing. It's the plot to see. Is it? Oh no. I still haven't seen it, so don't spoil it for me. I know it's like the super babies, like you guys say. And her 666 mother for. Okay. Merida Cruz is pretty cool. But that she didn't even come from there, really. She came from Double Zeta. Okay, this one here. Yeah. Interesting. There we go. This is a very different way of building the core fighter, that's for sure. And I'm not against it. I'm going to swap these parts. Sleeves design is indeed iconic. The model kits from that series, the mecha design is top notch, I will say. from everything except for, my opinion, except for the unicorn, which is, it's basic, but yeah, it's a cool design. I dig the unicorn more than I want to admit that I like it, but still. Sleeves, definitely. Angelo Soppers, kits, best mecha design. Sinanju, it's like way up there. I feel that. Alright, B2525. In the year 2525. 25. Where's 25? Right here. Definitely a core fighter part. So we don't get a core block in this one, we get 2 core fighters. It's kind of cool. I feel like it's a waste of engineering, but you know, then they don't have to make another part. This part does bother me. You know, the white canopy is a little weird, but it is what it is. Very distinguished. Yeah, I agree. I do like the sleeves. Design aesthetic. Dun, dun. It is a good way to make old stuff look new, in my opinion. So you get that tired design of Xeon aesthetic, and you're like, okay, we changed it. We basically put their uniforms on their suits, on their mobile suits. Pretty cool. Okay, so let's do one of these first. This one, this goes forward. So first, oh my goodness, okay. Looks like it goes all the way in there. And then this goes right here. Nice. And then we need the other one. Hello, random SpongeBob Patrick. And Haven says, Zulu design is a very historic and important to the future of our youth to understand how actual history can be rehashed. It's true. It does have a look too, like it's a whole thing. Welcome back. How was your foray into the VR universe? I don't think I could ever do the VR thing, to be honest. That's not a thing for me. I'm too old. Moriko Molapai. Hi. If I said your name wrong, please, I'm sorry. I'm almost entirely sure that I said it wrong. I'm sorry. I am building a model kit of the RX-78-2 by Fat Cat. This is the RG 2.0, and it is the MG scale version, so 1/100 scale. And no, I made you mad. I'm sorry. I'm really not good with names anyway, the best of times. Just ask Jerry, how many times did I screw up your name? It's fine. Okay, I'm glad it's fine. I'll try not to say it again. You have to teach me how to pronounce it. That's what's up, Jeremiah. Okay, so now we need K and M. M7. We're heading to school now. Okay. This is, say here, I'm making the Fat Cat #1. This is the RX-78-2 Gundam. As you see here. This one here. Jerry's asking what I plan on entering. So I'll probably put the revival version of the Gundam. This guy's gonna be an entry into the contest. Here's a little diorama base as well. Bump it on. Why is the brand Fat Cat? Because it's that's just what they wanted to call it. This little guy is also going. I probably finished the head. This little diorama will be going because I think it's pretty cool and it's small. It's just based off of this guy because I like the way he looked. Definitely World War I trench warfare inspired. Should have spent more time on those sandbags. And then if we find time, I want to make this diorama bigger. So this would be one part. These ones are actually based off of some of my dogs. So there's that. And then it also lights up. Actually, oops, it's not supposed to happen. Yeah, there we go. Lights up. Ugh. And then I have one more diorama planned, but I haven't done much work into it, so I need to get into that. Do I do gaming vids? I don't. I don't actually play games. I don't play many games. The games I play are like cheesy ones. I am not good at games. I'm not like, what would you say? I'm not a true gamer. Definitely not. But as far as dioramas, Jerry, I only have 2. And then, what do you call it? The 30-minute fantasy one? It's not really a diorama. It's he's just a single dude. His base is just a diorama. Says see you after school. For you, it's 8 a.m. It is actually. What time is it here? It is 12:27 a.m. It is midnight. Which means I should probably be getting off pretty soon. See you in 6-ish hours. I mean, maybe. You can watch some of my videos. I have quite a few. Feel free to comment on them. You'll see some of the other model kits I've built. It is 8:30 over there. Right on. Judas Priest, living after midnight. That's us. See you, bud. Have a nice night, day, whichever came first. I think it's morning there, so that's cool. Jerry, you still alive? You gonna go to bed soon? Bum 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 bum. I want to say chicken. Chicken first. I'm not really. This is the last one. Was 4 days ago. I just did that because I haven't uploaded in weeks. Work in the morning. Yes, we like to work. I have deliveries to make, and then it's D&D night, so we're gonna do D&D. Possibly D&D. Rooster came first. Goodness. I was just saying that this is possibly family friendly here, and now you're saying this baloney. Oh well. Can't win them all. That one. Rooster, rooster, dooster, dooster. Alright. That. Okay, you slide in here. Easy. Jerry, if you go to sleep, good night. Sleep tight. I hope you lose. I'm mostly joking. Mostly. But that's not until the 20th anyway, so we got time. 10 and 9, 9 and 10. That one went on the floor. Womp. Chicken faked it. You know, the rooster was tired after a long day at work now. I'm not defending any roosters. Besides that, one rooster manga actually is getting an anime, so there's no reason to defend a billionaire. Just kidding. Although, no reason to defend a billionaire is true. That is a bad space to put a connection. Oh well. Those here. Nice. So I don't know why I like the concept of the core fighter. Like, realistically, it's a dumb idea. Let's have a little fighter plane when you attach, and it'll control the Gundam. But that whole concept of, oh, this is like a little escape pod. Here it goes. Look at him go. He's flying around. He can join the Gundam later. It's kind of cool. I guess in a dreamy way, it's like, dude, that would be so rad. But conceptually, it's cool. Realistically, not at all. That would be so much trouble. But we're not in the real world here. This is Gundam. Gundam says if it's cool, then we make it happen. If it's a cool thing, we like it. There we go. And then we need... That's a bug. Go on out of here, buddy. Okay. Put this one in right here. Nice. So it's not over stylized, that's for sure. But it is a core fighter, very recognizable as such. Boom. I need the B parts, so these are nicely detailed. They're not supremely detailed, but they are nicely detailed. I feel like the core fighter was an addition that they kind of like just, oh yeah, we have to put that in. Because it could easily have gone hardcore mode. No, it's good. It's good enough. It's what I want. I love core fighters, so. Actually, speaking of core fighter. Bum, ba, da, 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 da. There you go. There's a core fighter. That is a big, big boy. Very, very swooshable. Inerringly difficult to properly transform. The internals there always get too tight, but it is what it is. I used to put G.I. Joes in my Tonka trucks. Any toy with a little pilot is one that I would. It's a very big draw. A pilot is always a good thing. Do I want to paint them at this scale? Probably not, but I will anyway. There we go. How did I do that? I got him wrong anyway. He said that is dope. Yes. Uh, that one though, the big 135 scale Gundam, the Chinese knockoff Gundam. The funny is, he doesn't come with a pilot, and you'd think in 135 scale it would, but no. Either he did, and I don't remember. I'm pretty sure he didn't. This one, though, as he is, belongs to Mr. Gundam. I'll bring him over here before. I'm gonna put all these away, and then we'll look at him. I promise I'll bring him over here. Mr. Gundam is the Chinese knockoff 135 scale. So the 135 scale Bandai made was the hard graph. This one's very loosely based off of that. I think it's just a copy of the 3.0s. How does this open? I think it opens this way. But yeah, no, either he did not come with a pilot, or he did and I just lost it because I was at Comic-Con at the time. It's got the little missile launcher there. It's got the little bend in the middle here, like the 3.0's one does. But I feel like this isn't as detailed as the 3.0's. I'm not sure if that's true or not, though. So I have to bring that one out eventually. Anyways, yeah, this one's super cool. It does function too, like it actually plugs in to the Gundam and works. Tristan, hi, Tristan Raymer. This is not a transformer. This is part of a Gundam model kit, which I'm actually building 2 more of right here. These are for the RX-78-2. And no, don't worry about it. It's not upsetting to me whatsoever. They do look like Transformers, especially the way I'm manipulating them. So there's nothing wrong with assuming that it was a Transformer. Not at all. Definitely looked like a Transformer from what I was doing. But yeah, I'm gonna put these sprues away for now, and I'm going to bring out thing out of that stuff. I don't know what that means, sorry. Can you build anything out of that stuff? In fact, that's what I'm doing. These little things here, the sprues on the side, are going to be the RX-78-2. So this is his torso. I built this one on the stream. And then I just finished building these 2. These are the core fighters. These actually dock inside this guy. It should be this way. As far as an Iron Man model kit, I have not. I do want to, actually. There's one that I saw that was really cool, but I have not built one. So let me put these guys away here. A, the B's, F, H, I, J, K, and the rest of them letters. Because I need to finish building them. I'll just leave them in like this. Take this one away. And before I end the stream, I'm going to show you guys what Mr. Gundam looks like. So yeah, that big core fighter, this one, is from this guy. So this one usually stands at my booth and waves hello. Right now, I have not been going to the swap meet I normally go to, but yes, this is a Gundam. So yeah, this is the RX-78-2. That's what this one's going to end up being, but much smaller. This one right now, he's just standing by. But that is a 135 scale RX-78-2. Very, very big. I call him Mr. Gundam because, you know, he looks like bigger than a humble. This is like the copy of the OG version. It'll be closer to what this one's gonna end up like, the one that I've been working on. This one is 1/100 scale, so much smaller. You can see, this is where the pilot would sit. In here, this folds up, and this sits right in here. Well, actually this way. So this one's going to be much smaller. And then as far as other kits, I do build other kits, like some 5-star stories. This one's not mine. This is actually my siblings. I build the girl plug kits that you see here. These are some of the ones that I finished. I put them up on the wall. Some of them are falling down, but 1 second here. Yeah, I build a lot. The ball is super cool. I build SD Gundam, G Armor. That one is also RX-78-2. Elizabeth. Yeah, no, I build a lot of model kits, as you can tell. That beetle right there, that one is one of the coolest model kits I've ever built. Super cool. That, let's see. That's gonna be it for my stream. So thank you guys for watching, hanging around with me. It's late though, so I'm gonna go ahead and call it. It's been about 2 hours too, so that's pretty cool. This is the longest stream I've ever been able to do. And I don't think I've had too many complaints about the lagging, but it is what it is. Oh, here, let me show you one more cool kit before I go. So, there it is. No, just kidding. Watch this. Speaking of kits with pilot figures. Hey buddy, how you doing in there? But this is a really, really, really big one. This one took forever to build. But yeah, again, thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you guys next time. Or you'll see me, but more than likely you'll see my stuff. Bye-bye. How do I close this?